What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Shabbat evening. I'm doing real good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for worshiping the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Let's get some worshipers and praises in, as well as some rest, people, because we definitely need to get those things in because the Most High is definitely worthy of it. Okay. Um, in light of the Travis Scott concert, let's talk about that for a second, for a little bit. You know, it actually shows just how deep and dark things are becoming in our society in this day and age. It talked about a lot of the so-called soul snatching and the chanting that he was doing. And that would have been a rumor to me, had I not seen what was out there jumping around in the crowd. Okay, it actually showed what I believe to be a demon. Okay, for those of you that may have not seen it, my video, just go on to find the video that says, demon caught on camera, the Travis Scott concert on my channel, It's one of my recent ones, probably about 3 or 4 videos ago, maybe, and you'll see for yourself. All right. Now, this picture that you see before you is a picture that I took probably about a month ago, on the way home one night in the sky. You understand? And looked up there and took the picture, and voila, this is what showed up. Okay. We are approaching those dark days, those 3 days of darkness, which I think is going to be actually more than that, more, days of darkness, because we are actually living in these days of darkness because people are so opened up to accept other gods, which basically they call them other gods. They are actually just disembodied spirits of the Nephilim that roamed millions of years ago, and now that they are disembodied, they are demons because they were so evil in the first place. They were very, very evil, when they lived millions and millions of years ago. They wasn't supposed to be, but being that the fallen ones, the fallen angels who rebelled against the Most High, that are in chains of darkness right now for what they did. They came down and they mingled their seed with the daughters of Adam and with the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, the beasts of the field, and every creepy and crawler thing on this planet. All right. And made abominable creatures. Abominable means that you are not supposed to be. Okay. That's what it all boils down to. And so now the Most High referred to them after he destroyed them in the great flood. That's what brought about the flood. That's before actually he turned them against one another and caused them to hate one another and fight one another. And so a lot of the demons, the Nephilim back in those days actually warred against one another, and then the Most High wiped the rest of them out with the flood. You understand? And this is the reason why um, everything and everybody is under the curse of death. This is the reason why everything dies, because um, everything was defiled when those angels came here and did the abominable deeds that they done to bring about these monstrous uh, evil beings. Now, the Most High did say, see, that the wicked will be destroyed by the evil. In other words, the evil will inhabit the wicked. You know, what that actually entails that just like they did a long time ago when they were in the flesh, the Israelites, which is our ancestors back in the day, made a covenant with death when they went on to worship and bear children with these things, that they brung, bear their children and brung them on the planet, and all that kind of stuff. Um, and sacrifice animals. They sacrifice human beings, which are their own children, by passing them into what is called the fire, which is called Molochism. Which, far as I'm concerned, I believe they actually gave their babies up to these beastly creatures to be eaten. But before they passed them, before they gave them to them, they would basically throw the baby into the fire and cook it. You see what I'm saying? And then offer it up to these beasts, these monstrous beasts, just to keep them appeased. But when all that stuff, that they were doing wasn't enough, when it wasn't enough, these Nephilim, these giants, these monsters turned on the people, the very people that betrayed the Most High for them. And they started to eat the men. They started to eat the people and everything else. Okay? That's what happened. See? So now we got people like Travis Scott doing the same thing that our ancestors did a long time ago. Worship these monsters. But now they are not worshiping them in the flesh, because those monsters aren't in the flesh anymore. They are in the spirit. And they are everywhere. You understand? And they are sacrificing people who have no mind to know what is going on. They don't know what the hell is going on. A lot of those people in that concert was basically deaf, dumb, and blind spiritually. Okay? And a lot of them paid with their lives for being so. Okay? That's just what it is. A lot of people don't want to accept that, but that's what it is. I'm telling you. I saw that thing, that black shadowy figure, jumping, over, people, landing. And I wonder, like I said in the video, wherever he land, I wonder, is that where where those people died, or what have you. See? But what Travis Scott don't understand, and the rest of them that's doing all this wickedness, they are wicked. Okay? Is that these things is going to turn on them just like they did the ancestors millions of years ago. They're going to turn on them. They are going to turn on them. You see, because that's what the devil does. See? So let's get into a few scriptures and let me show you what this is all about. Okay, here in Psalms 34 verse 21 through 22. All right. And it goes, evil does slay the wrong. Okay. And in the regular King James version, wrong means the wicked. Okay. And those who hate the righteous are guilty. Okay. Now when it says evil does slay the wrong, it's talking about these these evil demonic spirits who will slay the ones who serve them, which are the wicked ones, like any devil worshiper, and all of the rest of these ones who basically thieves, liars, and blasphemers, the proud, arrogant, murderers, all that kind of stuff. That's basically what it is. Okay. To continue, in 22, but our power, Yahweh, okay, redeems the lives of his servants, and none of those taking refuge in him are guilty. So see, this is what we have to do, is take refuge in him, so that we don't be slayed along with the wicked. Because the thing is this, the Most High is going to turn these things, he's going to let them have their way. Okay, here even in the spirit, that's what's going to happen. Okay, and if we are not in the Most High, then we're going to be looked up on as the wicked, and we will be slayed with the wicked, basically. And rightfully so. If you're not taking refuge in the Most High, then you are wicked. That's just what it is, you know. So a lot of these ones that don't want to accept that Yahweh Shai, the Hamashiach, the Messiah, that came here and said that he's offering salvation to us. You know what I'm saying? And nobody comes to the Father but through him. They don't want to accept that. Then these people are considered the wicked and they will be consumed as such. Okay? Going to Amos, chapter 5, verse 19. We're going to talk briefly about what the scripture says about the days of darkness. Okay? This is Amos 5:19. As when a man flees from a lion and a bear shall meet him, or entered his house, rested his hand on the wall, and a serpent shall bite him. Okay? Is not the days of Yahweh darkness, and not light? It is not very dark with no brightness in it. Okay? 22. I have hated, I have despised your festivals, and I am not pleased with your assemblies, aka concerts and all that kind of stuff. Okay? So it was the days of darkness in that place right there. Big time. All right, that's what that boils down to. There's going to be what is said to be the 3 days of darkness, to where it's so dark that light won't even light, you know what I mean, up a dark space is what we're coming up on. Okay, and one thing's for sure, you will be able to see, I do believe, the darkness of the demonic souls of these spirits that are floating around here, because they are actually darker than dark. You see? That's what it all boils down to. I'm doing my best to try to warn and wake up, my people. You understand? Because of the evil that is, the evil, the wickedness that is basically surrounding us, and you really need to know what's going on. You really, really need to know what's going on. It's time to stop saying that these entities, these spiritual entities that are around us day and night, does not exist, because they do. You're looking at one on this camera. I have many, many, many pictures. You understand? Many pictures to show you. Let me show you another one. Hang on. This one appeared on the side of my refrigerator. He's still there, as a matter of fact. That's one thing about them. They come around and they'll stay in a place for so long, and then all of a sudden they'll leave, but another one will be there. Now, there's other faces here, but I'm talking about this particular one right here. Now, I don't know if it's an evil one, and I don't know if it's a, good one, but I know that it's, in my refrigerator. Now, I've got a lot of them like this, and you can see how it looks. This is just to prove to you that spirits, whether they be, good or bad, they are around us and they do exist. That's just what it is, So that's pretty much all I got on this one, people. I just wanted to bring that out, to make sure that you guys, for those of you that haven't repented and you run across this video, I'm telling you right now, do that. Repent. Turn away from your wicked, evil ways. Turn away from people who are saying that the Messiah doesn't exist and he never existed and he ain't never coming back. Them people right there, they will be lost. They will be eradicated. And more than likely is going to be by the evil, because those people are wicked. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular video right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.